Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Kiva Jaya Jaya Gorachande Arati Kashobha Kiva Jaya Jaya Gorachande Arati Kashobha Kiva Jaya Jaya Gorachande Jana Vitata Jagamanalova Dakine Nikai Chan Bame Gadadaya Kate Advaita Shri Vasa Chakradhara Kate Advaita Shri Vasa Chakradhara Gosi Ache Goratha Radha Sikhasani Aarti kore na Brahma Adi Deva Gane Aarti kore na Brahma Adi Deva Gane Narahari Adi kore Chamara Dulaya Vashu Goshadikaya Shankha Bhaje Ghanta Bhaje Bhaje Karatala Madhura Vedanta Vade Paramarasana Madhura Vedanta Vade Paramarasana Gaurange Radha Shoma Jaga Jana Mana Loma Gaurange Radha Shoma Jaga Jana Mana Loma Gaurange Radha Shoma Jaga Jana Mana Loma Gaurange Radha Vadahanu Jumana Kuti Chandagini Vadana Svara Gala Desevana Mangala Kare Jala Mangala Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Jai Srinaji Gopal, Srinaji Gopal, Srinaji Gopal, Jai Srinaji Gopal.
Jai Srinaji Gopal, Srinaji Gopal, Srinaji Gopal, Jai Srinaji Gopal.
Jai Gaurani Jai, Jai Gaurani Jai.
Gaurani Jai, Jai Gaurani Jai.
Jai 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 Radha Madhav Hari Radha Madhav Hari Radha.
Jai Radha Madhuri Radha Madhuri Radhe.
Jai Radha Madhav Hari Radha Madhav Hari Radha.
Jai Radha Madhuri Radha Madhuri Radhe.
Jai Radha Govind Radha Govind Radha.
Jai Radha Govind Radha Govind Radhe.
Prabhupada 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 Jai Prabhupada.
Jai Jai Prabhupada 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada.
Jai Jai Gurudev 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 Jai Gurudev.
Jai Jai Gurudev 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 Jai Jai Gurudev.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Gaura Brahmananda.
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिविराचार्य स्तोत्र सदा His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki जय ओम ISKCON founder Acharya PVT founder Acharya savior of the whole world Srila Prabhupada ki जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिविराचार्य नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की सत गोस्वामी प्रभु की प्रेम से हो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की वृंदावन नवदीप धाम की मधुर धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की द्वारका धाम की गंगामाई यमुनामाई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की समवेद भक्त वृंद की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की ट्रांसजेंडर शिला प्रभुपाद भक्ति भूषण की श्री श्री राधा माधव हरि की श्रीनाथ जी गोपाल की गौनिताय भगवान की असंबल्ड वैष्णवा जगत गुरु शील प्रभुपाद की निताय गौर परमनंदी all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Guru and Gauranga, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Namaste Narasingaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Hare Krishna, everyone. It's loud. Hare Krishna. Can you all move forward a little bit, please, as far forward as you can, because you'll have latecomers coming in and they cannot see the space here. So try and move as far forward as you can so the latecomers can come and sit comfortably at the back, please. Welcome to Shri Shri Radha Madhav Haridham. We're so happy that you are here. On behalf of our presiding deities, Shri Shri Radha Madhav Hari, we are happy that you are here to join us for the Sunday Feast program. We have a special guest speaker today. Were some of you here yesterday? Some of you must have been here yesterday and heard Arjun Sakha Prabhu. So we have Arjun Sakha Prabhu visiting us from Seattle. He is a disciple of Radha Govinda Maharaj, and he has a master's in from New Jersey. IT, what did I say? Master's in Information Systems, IT. No. He has master's in Information Systems. That's what I thought I said. Okay. If I messed up, I apologize. So Prabhu is an active preacher, and he is inspiring a lot of youth around the world, and especially in cities like Seattle, Chicago, New Jersey, and I understand University of Washington also. We are very happy he's here. He's been here since Friday, and we've had some really very nice classes, home programs, and yesterday we had a very good class on Lord Shiva's pastimes, and Lord Shiva, because we were celebrating Sivaratri yesterday. So today we're going to be talking about the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As you all know, we are going to be celebrating the appearance of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on the 24th of March, which is a couple of Sundays away. So we hope that you will make a date with the temple and be here on that day. For us, appearance of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very, very important as Janmashtami. So we always look forward to celebrating Gaur Purnima. So do join us on Sunday, March 24th. Meanwhile, I'm going to hand over the mic to Arjun Sakha Prabhu. Please give him a warm welcome. Hare Krishna.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gope Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gope Jana Vallabha
गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन जामुना तेरा वनचारी यमुना तेरा वनचारी यमुना ते वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी everyone जय राधा माधव जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Madhav Hari Radha Madhav Hari Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Madhav Hari Radha Madhav Hari Shri Radhe Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Vela Gurudev Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol Shri Radha Madhav Hari Ki Srinath Ji Gopala Ki Shri Shri Gauranitaya Ki Shri Jagannath Shri Baladev Shri Subhadra Shri Sudarshan Ju Ki Srila Prabhupada Ki Srila Gurudeva Ki Nitai Gaura Premanande Nitai Gaura Premanande Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol Hare Krishna. Thank you all for very kindly coming for the Sunday feast. It's been probably a busy 24 hours considering that many were there even yesterday to celebrate Sivaratri, attending the Abhishek, attending the class, the Kirtan, and then back again in 24 hours to hear and chant about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Of course, yesterday, as Mataji explained, we spoke about Lord Shiva and his attachment to devotee association, attachment to hear about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, attachment to chant the names of Sri Ram, and attachment to serve Sri Vrindavan Dham in different forms as he's present in and around Vrindavan and also in Radhakund. So today we will be speaking primarily about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As Gaura Purnima is approaching, the next 2 weeks pretty much every speaker, every devotee who's going to come will try to speak on this theme of Shachinandan Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So in the limited time that we have, we'll try to speak something about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Jai. Throughout our discussions, we have been heavily also speaking about Advaita Acharya. During our discussions on the first day, on the second day, Advaita Acharya's connection with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So building on that theme, one time Sita Thakurani, who is Sita Thakurani? Advaita Acharya's consort. Sita Thakurani, one time, she had kept a few bananas in her home for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If there is something that is very attractive to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that those are bananas. Mahaprabhu is a big fan of bananas. Any banana preparation, Mahaprabhu likes. Similarly, we have favorites for Srimati Radharani, Krishna, Nityananda Prabhu, so on and so forth. But for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it's widely accepted by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur that he loves bananas. So Sita Thakurani knew that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu likes bananas. So she had kept a few bananas in her home primarily so that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can have. And then she went to take bath in the Ganges. And as she went to take bath in the Ganges, she took her bath. And when she came, the bananas were missing. This is a typical scene. Even in our ISKCON temples we see. You keep gold in the Sunday feast, you will get back. You keep a plate of prasadam, that will not come back. Gold, if you forget that, there is a chance you may get. Prasadam plate will not come back. In Mahaprabhu's time also same. Bananas were kept. Sita Thakurani came back, bananas were not to be seen. She looked around and she thought, if there is someone who can eat these bananas, it has to be my sons. Mere bacche hi karenge. My sons, only they will eat. She went to Achyutananda, the older son. She went to Achyutananda and said, did you eat these bananas? I had kept them for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I don't see them. He said, my dear mother, you know I have a history. I will not do this. Why? Because when Achyutananda was small, he accidentally drank milk that was not offered to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He had milk that was not offered to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Sita Thakurani became so angry, the mother became so angry that she took a stick. So taking the stick is not just Damodar Leela. It is seen in Gaur Leela also. And the personality is same. There it was Yashoda Maiya, here it is Sita Thakurani. But the mood is primarily taken from Yashoda Maiya and Sachi Mata, or one and the same. So she takes the stick to hit Achyutananda. And she actually hits him. That how can you take something that's not offered to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? So Achyutananda realizes. Next day morning, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to meet Advaita Acharya. He met Advaita Acharya. And as he was talking to Advaita Acharya, Sita Thakurani saw that Mahaprabhu's back was bruised. It was red in color. Sita Thakurani looked and said, my dear Lord, who has the audacity to whip you? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you. She said, what do you mean? I never whipped. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, think what you did 24 hours back. Did you whip someone? She said, yeah, I whipped Achyutananda. He is my son. Achyutananda is my son. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, yes, he may be your son, but he is also very dear to my heart. You whipped him, and those whip marks were seen on the back of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, this is not the first time. We have heard the famous story of the Bhagavad Gita, where that one devotee had read Yogakshema Mahamyam verse, and he said, this is not true, and he just took a red pen and he scratched that off. And the Lord was seen with scratch marks on his back. So it is not the first time where the Lord has shown that the devotees are very dear to his heart, or the scriptures are very dear to his heart. So when Achyutananda was asked, he said, my dear mother, I will not do it because I have a history. I did this when I was small and you whipped me. I will not have the bananas. So she went to the younger son, Krishna Das or Krishna Mishra, as we discussed. She went to him and said, did you have the bananas that I had kept? He said, yes, I had those bananas. She said, don't you know they were meant for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Mahaprabhu likes bananas. These were meant for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said, I offered it to Mahaprabhu. She said, what do you mean offered it to Mahaprabhu? He said, well, I took those bananas and in my mind I said, Om Gauraya Namaha. What did he say? He said, Om Gauraya Namaha. Mentally I gave it and then I had it. So I have offered it. Sita Thakurani said, okay, but they were not meant for his mental offering. They were meant for his real offering. It was not his mental offering. And now she again took a stick, part 2, to whip him. Now he started running and went to Advaita Acharya, his father, and said, "My dear father, what is this? This is sequel, part 2. She's trying to whip me. What is my mistake?" Advaita Acharya said, "What happened?" He explained the whole thing. Advaita Acharya said, "Krishna Das, you should have said Om Krishnaya Namaha. We have to offer it to the Lord. It is meant for Krishna's offering. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will have." Krishna Das said, "Krishnaya Nama, Gauraya Nama, it is the same. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna are one and the same. There is no difference. So if I say Om Gauraya Namaha or Om Krishnaya Nama, it is one and the same. There is no difference." Advaita Acharya looked at him, said, "Who are you? You are speaking Tattva Siddhanta. You are only 5 years age. Who are you?" And Advaita Acharya, when he heard this, he said, "Actually, this is true. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna are one and the same." Eventually, Sita Chakurani's anger subsided. And at this point, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got up. Mahaprabhu had taken rest, so Mahaprabhu got up. And as Mahaprabhu got up, Mahaprabhu came to the scene where all this was happening. And Advaita Acharya said, "My dear Lord, it is time for lunch. Please have lunch." Mahaprabhu burped. Bhagavan dakar liye. And when he burped, Acharyas explained, everyone could smell the fragrance of bananas. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "I have had enough. I am full. I don't want anything." Advaita Acharya said, "My dear Lord, you were sleeping. When did you have?" Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Ask your son. He fed me so much. Even while sleeping, he fed me so much that now I cannot have anything." Our Acharyas explained, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu burped, everyone could smell. So it was the fragrant belch of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Showing the world that even if someone offers mentally, without any ting also, ideally that's the vidhi, but even if someone offers mentally, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepts the bhav, because Krishna is bhava grahi. What is he? Bhava grahi? So Krishna is bhava grahi Janardana. Likewise, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is bhava grahi Janardana. Accepts the mood. So Mahaprabhu had those bananas and he had the fragrant belch. Srila Prabhupada was in 26 2nd Avenue. And when Prabhupada started initially the movement, the people who would come were primarily hippies. And they were all 18, 19, 20, very young. And Prabhupada would have Monday, Wednesday, Friday Bhagavad Gita. And now Bhagavad Gita is very technical. And they were newcomers. So naturally when they would come, they would attend. And during the class, Prabhupada saw this. They would get up and they would start leaving. So Prabhupada saw Bhagavad Gita being technical and now they are very young. They are getting up and leaving. What to do? Prabhupada came up with a master plan. Now listen to this master plan. Prabhupada came up with master plan. Prabhupada knew if there is one thing that is very attractive for all the devotees in ISKCON, it is, see, it is global. India, America, Seattle, Phoenix, Mumbai, US, wherever it is, Prasadam is always there. Prabhupada knew this. Back in 66 he knew. Srila Prabhupada, Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj and Mukunda Goswami Maharaj, they explained Srila Prabhupada would make different kinds of preparations. All the North Indian, Puri, Hole, etc., whatever is typical ISKCON, Sunday feast. They made everything and Prabhupada would put those in buckets. You see in India you have those silver buckets that they generally use for serving. Prabhupada would put those in the buckets and he would keep that in the entrance of the door. After everyone comes, then Prabhupada would keep it in the entrance of the door. Now what happens? They have come inside, they are attending class and in the middle when they get up, they try to go out, they see boxes of prasadam. Now they are tempted to eat prasadam, but out of etiquette they cannot eat because class is going on. So they would again come back and sit in the class. So this was Prabhupada's master plan. This was Prabhupada's Lakshman Rekha. Yad Gatvan Anivartante. They would come inside, they couldn't go. Through prasadam, Prabhupada made sure his attendance was always full. Krishna Bhakta Ei Bada Chatur. Prabhupada had his way of making sure he could preach. So primarily we see the aim and purpose of why we gather and speak about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and why we come to the temple is everyone collectively, unanimously can progress an inch closer to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When this point was made to Srila Prabhupada would always make this point. One time, one lady who was Prabhupada's disciple, female, she went to Srila Prabhupada and she had just got married. So she asked Prabhupada, Prabhupada, what should the relationship of husband and wife be? They were Americans, just married. What should the relationship of husband and wife be? Srila Prabhupada said, the husband should be like the left hand. The wife should be like the right hand. Externally, they are not connected. They look individual. But we all agree to the fact that both are connected through the central part, that is the body. Prabhupada said, this is the husband, this is the wife, this is Krishna. Husband and wife in marriage should stay together with a common theme, with a common center as Krishna. When Krishna is kept in the center, naturally the jigsaw puzzle of marriage starts making sense. And this is what Advaita Acharya San did. He took the bananas, but he kept Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the center. Whether it's honoring prasadam or whether it is any limb of our day-to-day life, when we can put Krishna in the center, we can dovetail our activities to keep Krishna in the center. That is perfection of human life. Being Krishna conscious. If you look at this word conscious, conscious means you're vigilant. You know what's happening around. You're conscious of something. Krishna consciousness means you're conscious of Krishna. Every activity that you're doing, you're having Krishna as a center. How can I please Krishna? How can I serve Krishna? Whatever is loving towards Krishna, that I will do. We see that in the Kurukshetra, when Krishna was speaking to Arjuna, and we see Arjuna had a big dilemma whether to fight or not, because his family members, his Swajan were there, not knowing whether to fight. And that time Krishna speaks the famous Bhagavad Gita. At that time when the Bhagavad Gita was spoken, Hanuman was present. Where was Hanuman present? In the flag. In the chariot's flag, Hanuman was present. When Krishna was speaking the Bhagavad Gita, Hanuman was present in the flag and he took a very insignificant position. In the previous incarnation, when the Lord came as Ram, Hanuman was the central figure. He was the most popular. The Setu was built practically because of him. He was the main personality. And now in Dwapar Yuga, when Krishna appeared, that same personality has taken a very, very insignificant position. But he did not complain to the Lord that, my dear Lord, for me, you do not speak Bhagavad Gita. For Arjuna, you are wasting so much time speaking Bhagavad Gita. You could have employed me in service. He didn't say all those things. My dear Lord, whatever you ask me to do, I will do. Which means, the first point, service means when our desires are one with the Lord's desires. Seva means when our desires are one with the Lord's desires. When our desires are separate from the Lord's desire, it is no longer service, it is selfishness. What was Hanuman doing? His desire was one with the Lord's desire. My dear Lord, whatever you want me to do, I will do. So Krishna consciousness means having this mood, developing this consciousness that, my dear Lord, whatever is pleasing to you, I will do that. And if something is not anukul, something is not pleasing, my dear Lord, I will refrain from that. So Prabhupada started this international society for Krishna consciousness to instill this mood of always remembering Krishna and never forgetting Krishna. When Prabhupada in the initial days was living in the Bowery, now it was a place that was not accessible to many because they had to climb 2 floors. So Prabhupada was looking for a place which was more easily accessible and where programs could be done. So naturally, Mukunda Goswami, who was Mr. Michael at that time, every day in the newspaper he would check for any place. And one day, he hit the jackpot. There was an article of a storefront on rent, 26 2nd Avenue, which had the name Matchless Gifts. So the Matchless Gifts name was not coined by Prabhupada. That was the name of the storefront already. So Mukunda Maharaj, at that time, he called the owner, Mr. Gardner. He called him and said, well, we want to check this place. If you're okay, we can come and meet. And that person agreed. Mukunda Maharaj went and started speaking to him. And Prabhupada was about to come later. So he wanted to set the scene for Prabhupada, where Prabhupada can take the ball ahead. He can take the discussion ahead. Mukunda Maharaj came and he said how Prabhupada has written Bhagavatam, how he has written Bhagavad Gita, how he has even distributed Bhagavatam to the president of the country, and how he has traveled all the way. So he glorified Prabhupada like anything. Now this owner of the storefront was waiting when Prabhupada will come. Prabhupada came, very royally Prabhupada came. And when Prabhupada met him, Prabhupada told him that he plans to have yoga programs. So he thought it is going to be Ashtanga Yoga. But it was actually Bhakti Yoga. And as they were discussing, this owner who was there, he said that this storefront has a rent of $100. So back in the day, it was $100. Now maybe it is not much, but back in the day, $100 was a lot. We are talking about 1966. And then as they were discussing, this owner also said, in the next street, I also have an apartment that belongs to me. That is for $80. So if you want, you can have programs here, and Swamiji, you can stay there. So both I will give for $180. Prabhupada said, okay, wonderful. And then Prabhupada had Srimad Bhagavatam in his hand. So Prabhupada, as they were speaking, Prabhupada placed the Bhagavatam in his hand. He also did not realize when Bhagavatam came in his hand. Prabhupada placed Bhagavatam in his hand and Prabhupada had signed this. He said, this is for you. He said, no, it is okay. I don't want gift. Prabhupada said, no, this is gift for you. So he said, okay. Prabhupada gave the Bhagavatam, he held the Bhagavatam. And Srila Prabhupada said, now that you have Bhagavatam, Mr. Michael or Mukunda, he is one of the trustee of our movement. The movement has barely begun. Even Mukunda Maharaj is thinking, when I became trustee? He is thinking to himself, when did this happen? And Prabhupada tells this owner, he is trustee and every month he pays $20 subscription fee. So, Mr. Michael, if you want, we will make you the trustee. Now that Mr. Michael doesn't know what is ISKCON. He doesn't know Krishna. Prabhupada is ready to make him trustee. Somehow Prabhupada convinced him to become trustee. So he said, okay, Swamiji, I will become trustee. Prabhupada said, now that you have anyway become trustee, you can also give $20 subscription fee. So he said, okay, Swamiji. He didn't know Prabhupada. Now he met Prabhupada. Now he got Bhagavatam signed by Prabhupada. He became trustee and he was ready to give $20 subscription fee. When he removed the $20 bill, Prabhupada said, wait. Let us deduct that from the rent. Anyway, it is monthly. We will deduct that from the rent. He was thinking, my goodness, what a salesperson he is. At 70, he is doing sales pitch. Because Prabhupada had Allahabad Prayag pharmacy. Prabhupada ko pata tha dhanda kaisa chalta hai. He knew negotiation. Prabhupada got the rent down. From 180, he got it to about 150, 160, Mukunda Maharaj says. Now, it didn't end here. After that, Srila Prabhupada, he wanted to waive off the utilities. The deposit for the utilities that were there, electricity, natural gas, etc. He wanted to waive off the deposit. So he asked Mukunda Maharaj to go to the electricity office and said, go and tell them we are non-profit organization, let them waive off. Mukunda Maharaj said, Prabhupada, this is America, it doesn't work this way. He said, no, you just go and try. So Mukunda Maharaj went and he said, we are non-profit organization, can you waive off the deposit for our utilities? They said, Arey Baba, it doesn't work like this, please go. So Mukunda Maharaj came back and told Prabhupada. And when he told Prabhupada, Mukunda Maharaj says, when I told this to Prabhupada, Prabhupada was not happy. He gave the look as if, you couldn't even do this much. This was so simple. So Prabhupada said, I will go. Next day morning, Prabhupada went. So we talk about Prabhupada starting 26 Second Avenue, how much he struggled to find that property. Prabhupada next day went to waive off the utilities. No one knows what Prabhupada told that person, but Prabhupada came back with a big smile and he had waived off the deposit for the utilities. They did not pay deposit for the utilities. Mukunda Maharaj says that's how 26 Second Avenue started, with a deduction in the rent and waiving off the deposit of the 26 Second Avenue, only so that you and I can come together, sit and discuss about Krishna and develop this mood of being conscious about Krishna. This was the only aim in which Prabhupada started this. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was traveling, after sannyas was traveling from one place to another, giving Krishna, there was one servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by the name Govinda Ghosh. What is the name? Govinda Ghosh. Now Govinda Ghosh was very dear to the heart of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Every day, after Mahaprabhu would finish his prasadam, Govinda Ghosh would bring him something called as Hari Thaki. Hari Thaki means, just like you have Sauf for digestion, Hari Thaki is similar to Sauf that is found in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Govinda Ghosh, his seva was every day he would bring Hari Thaki for the Lord. So one day Mahaprabhu finished his prasad and he was waiting. And it was 30 minutes and Govinda Ghosh was not to be seen. After 30 minutes, Govinda Ghosh came with Hari Thaki. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, what happened? Why so much time? He said, my dear Lord, today I had to go door to door to collect it. So it took little time. Mahaprabhu said, no problem. Then Mahaprabhu had it. Next day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu finished his prasadam. And Govinda Ghosh immediately removed Hari Thaki and gave. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, yesterday you took 30 minutes, today you are having it readily. What is the mystery? What is the Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam? How is it that yesterday you didn't have Hari Thaki, today you are having Hari Thaki? He said, my dear Lord, yesterday I went from place to place and when I was searching for Hari Thaki, I collected little extra Hari Thaki so that I don't have to again go today. Mahaprabhu said, you are a brahmachari but you are having the mood of a grahastha to collect. My instruction to you is get married. Govinda Ghosh said, what? I brought that Hari Thaki for you. And you're asking me to leave brahmachari ashram and get married, my dear Lord. Why? He said, brahmacharis are not meant to collect. The mood of collecting is meant for grahasthas. They have the license to collect and store, not the brahmacharis. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you have the mentality to collect and store for the future. Get married. He said, my dear Lord, please. Mahaprabhu said, grahastha, get married. Govinda Ghosh had no option. Now we will come to this. Externally, this was the reason. Internally, there was another reason. We will come to that in the discussion. Why Mahaprabhu tells him to get married. Govinda Ghosh gets married. One time, His Holiness Navayogendra Swami Maharaj was in an ISKCON temple. And they served him prasadam. It was either an ISKCON temple or a home setting somewhere. So they served him prasadam. And Maharaj had the plate. He had the first morsel. And as he had the first morsel, Navayogendra Maharaj said, this is not prasadam. They said, no, Maharaj, no, we offered it. We nicely said all the mantras, we did ting, 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 this is prasadam. Navayogendra Maharaj said, no, this is not prasadam. They said, Maharaj, no, our trusted people only did everything. It is prasadam. Maharaj said, no, who is the cook? So they said, Maharaj, so and so person. Maharaj said, when he is cooking tomorrow, go and see what he does while he is cooking. We are discussing this because we spoke about Hari Thaki and Mahaprabhu's connection to Hari Thaki. So Navayogendra Maharaj said, go and see what he is doing tomorrow morning when he is cooking. They said, yes, Maharaj. They went. And this devotee had this habit, when he would cook, he would have earphones. Many times devotees also, when they're cooking, they have headphones, earphones or whatever. So this devotee had that. And now they were convinced that every day he is hearing Prabhupada classes, Prabhupada Kirtan. When they went and removed his earphones, he was hearing Bollywood songs. He was hearing Bollywood songs. They came back and told His Holiness Navayogendra Maharaj. Maharaj said, exactly. This is why Krishna has not tasted it. This is not prasadam. And Maharaj said this in a very heavy fashion. He said, when the person cooking, his consciousness is not Krishna conscious, Krishna is not going to accept it. So it is very important to cultivate this mood of being Krishna conscious, not just in this gathering, but in every activity we do, including cooking for the Sunday feast or cooking during the day. Not just in the temple, this also applies to our home deities. So His Holiness Navayogendra Maharaj made a very strong point for our ISKCON community that what we think of while we are cooking is very, very important. If the mood is not Krishna conscious, Bhagavan nahi svikar karenge. Because he accepts the bhav. Now if the bhav is just mechanical, Krishna will respect it, but he will not give his heart. So here, Govinda Ghosh was asked to get married. Govinda Ghosh got married. And he had a deity of Gopinath. Every day he would worship Gopinath. This word Gopinath, Radha Gopinath, is in Chaupati also. We have Shri Shri Radha Gopinath. It's a very interesting word. We can see it in two ways. One is Shri Shri Radha Gopi Nath. He who is the master of Radha Gopi, that is Srimati Radharani. Or another way of seeing it is Shri Shri Radha Gopinath. He who is the master, Lord of the Gopis. Either he is the master of the Gopis or he is the master of Radha Gopi, that is Srimati Radharani, based on how you see the mood. So Govinda Ghosh had this deity of Gopinath and every day he would worship. And eventually it so happened that Govinda Ghosh had one son. And that son was very devout and very exalted. So one day, as Govinda Ghosh was outside, this son went to Gopinath to offer bhoga. And he said, "My dear Gopinath, please take it." And Gopinath would not move. Deity form, we also go to Radha Madhav Hari, but he accepts through the glance, but he doesn't come down and have, or at least we have not seen it that way. So Gopinath wouldn't move. And this son of Govinda Ghosh said, "Gopinath, please eat. Gopinath, eat. Gopinath, please eat. If you don't eat, my father will chastise me. Gopinath, eat." Gopinath looked at him and said, "My dear son, offering doesn't work this way. Angani yasya sakalendriya vritti manthi. I can have through my vision also. I can have through my eyes. I don't have to come down and eat." The son said, "My dear Lord, I don't know all these things. I eat with my hand. For me, it's hand to mouth. For you also, it should be hand to mouth. I want to see you that way." Gopinath came down. He sat down and ate from that plate and went back to the altar to stand like this. Now Govinda Ghosh came. But before Govinda Ghosh came, Gopinath, he asked the son for a promise. And that promise was, "I will eat from the plate, but you will not tell anyone. If you tell anyone, then after that it's going to be Gaur Premanande. You wouldn't be present in this world anymore." The son said, "Yes, my dear Lord, I promise I will not say." Govinda Ghosh came back and Govinda Ghosh saw the plate. So naturally he looked at the son and said, "What is this I asked you to offer? What did you do?" He said, "Exactly, that's what I did. I offered, Gopinath ate." And as he said this, the son of Govinda Ghosh left this world. When Govinda Ghosh got to know the whole scene, Govinda Ghosh started crying. He was thinking to himself, "What just happened? I was a brahmachari with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And just for one Haritaki, I was asked to get married. Then I got married, I had a son. Now I lose this son. What is my life? There is no trajectory to this life. What is this happening?" Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to him. And Mahaprabhu said, "Don't worry. From this day onwards, Chaitanya and Nityananda are your sons. We will be your sons." He said, Govinda Ghosh said, "My dear Lord, that is okay, but a son is a son. You are a sannyasi, you are traveling here and there. How will that be even possible?" Mahaprabhu said, "Don't doubt my words. I am your son means I am your son. Accept it." He said, "Okay." Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu became the sons of Govinda Ghosh. Now the question arises, why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ask him to get married? Is it just Hari Thaki? No. Because Mahaprabhu's Namo Mahavadanyaya, he wouldn't be so cruel upon devotees that he would take their self-interest out and forcefully ask them to get married. Mahaprabhu wouldn't do that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had a master plan. Mahaprabhu thought to himself, "I am sannyasi. And sannyasi means I can preach only in certain sections of the society. I cannot penetrate into every section. But the sections where I cannot penetrate into the society, a grahastha can do. A grahastha can go and preach in different sections of society where a sannyasi cannot. For this reason, of higher sake of preaching, Mahaprabhu asked Govinda Ghosh to get married. And indeed, this is what happened. When Govinda Ghosh got married, extensively, everywhere across Nadia, Govinda Ghosh was preaching. Priti vite athe jadi nagoradi gram, sarvatra prachar hoibe mora naam, that in every town and village my name will be spread. Govinda Ghosh was also instrumental in doing that. But why did he even do that? It is because Mahaprabhu asked him to get married for the higher sake of preaching. And eventually it was seen when Govinda Ghosh left this world. Generally it's the custom when parents are not there, the older son, he does the last rites, the final rites. Now Govinda Ghosh's actual son had left and Mahaprabhu had said, "I will be your son." In the form of Gopinath, "I will be your son." He had promised. Did the Lord fulfill his promise? Yes. Yes. It is explained when Govinda Ghosh left this world, miraculously it was seen that Lord was opulently dressed in the morning. After Govinda Ghosh disappeared from this world, when the devotees saw the altar, that same Gopinath was now dressed in white. Just like a son dresses when his father has left this world. Showing the world, if I promised you something, Govinda Ghosh, I will fulfill it. I am your son. The last rites were done by Gopinath, the deity, for Govinda Ghosh. Dear devotees, Krishna loves us like no one else. And this is only because where there is sincerity, wherever there is sincerity, the Lord is ready to reciprocate. Srila Prabhupada was there in a train, and this was the Indian train. So you know how Indian local trains are. Experiential. If you have been in an Indian local train, everyone would have been at some point. You know how it is. Prabhupada was traveling in an Indian local train, and Yamuna Mataji was there with him. And as Yamuna Mataji was there with Srila Prabhupada, in the afternoon, Prabhupada opened his lunchbox. As Prabhupada opened his lunchbox, there was rice in the lunchbox, and this rice has become cold. So Prabhupada looked at Yamuna Mataji and said, Yamuna, rice means it should be hot. Prabhupada was not a fan of reheating rice. Prabhupada would say rice should never be reheated. It's not good for the health, Yamuna Mataji says. So Prabhupada looked at Yamuna Mataji and said, Yamuna, rice means it should be hot. Yamuna Mataji said, yes, Prabhupada. Now they are there in an Indian local train. Yamuna Mataji goes to the pantry. The pantry guy was standing. Yamuna Mataji says, I want to cook. Pantry guy says, what? She says, yeah, I want to cook here. He says, no cooking. Here, whatever we give, that only you have to have. She says, no, my spiritual father is there with me. He's very old and I have to cook for him. The pantry guy says, I told you there is no cooking. Whatever we give, you have to take it. Yamuna Mataji said, no, please understand, he's very old. He's more than 70 plus. I have to cook something for him. The pantry guy said, I am telling you, there is no cooking. There is no facility here. Whatever I am giving, you have to just take it. Take it or leave it. Yamuna Mataji got very angry. She was 19 at this point. Teen. Yamuna Mataji looked at this pantry guy and said, I am asking you for the last time, will you allow me or not? He said no. Yamuna Mataji said, one last time, if you are not going to allow me, I will jump from this train and the name will be on you. That pantry guy said, okay, pantry is yours. Yamuna Mataji got the pantry. She cleaned all the vessels, put Ganga Jal, cleaned everything, cooked everything from scratch for Srila Prabhupada only because he said rice means hot. She cooked everything from scratch, went to Prabhupada after an hour and said, Prabhupada, here is your hot rice. When Prabhupada saw that, Prabhupada looked at Yamuna Mataji and said, Yamuna, you are my Annapurna. Yamuna, you are my Annapurna. Why was Prabhupada so affectionate? Because there was sincerity. Sincerity coupled with devotion conquers the heart of Krishna and conquers the heart of Sri Guru. Whenever we are sincere, yes, we may have flaws in our sadhana, we may have flaws in our daily routine, we may have flaws in our chanting, we may have flaws in deity worship, we may have a lot of flaws. But if there is sincerity, Krishna will accept it. Sripad Aindra Prabhu, one of the last statements that Sripad Aindra Prabhu made in this world before he departed, Sripad Aindra Prabhu said, they hardly want you to become perfect. They means Radha Krishna. They hardly want you to become perfect. They just want to see how hard you are willing to try. Till what extent are you ready? कितने हद तक घिसने को तैयार हो भगवान वो देखना चाहते हैं. Perfection is a far-fetched reality, but till what extent we are ready to show the Lord that, my dear Lord, I am really serious about you. I really want you in my life. Until that, to that extent, the Supreme Lord reciprocates. We see the same storyline even in the pastime of Raghunandan and Gopinath. Same storyline that we saw of Govinda Ghosh and Gopinath. Same. There also Raghunandan, who is the son of Mukunda. Gopinath reciprocates for him. Eats from his hands, eats from the plate. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu one time during Chaturmasya looks at Mukunda and says, Mukunda, who is the father? Are you the father and Raghunandan the son? Or is Raghunandan the father and you are the son? Mukunda, when he heard this, he smiled because he understood what Mahaprabhu wanted out of his mouth. He said, my dear Lord, biologically I may be the father and Raghunandan may be the son, but realistically as far as bhakti is concerned, Raghunandan is the father and I am the son. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he heard it, he said, good, very nice. Because Gopinath had reciprocated for Raghunandan. Krishna reciprocates to the degree we are ready to surrender to him. Srila Bhakti Charu Maharaj was one time very beautifully saying that if we surrender ourselves 50% to the Lord, he reciprocates 50%. We surrender 80%, he reciprocates 80%. We surrender 90%, he reciprocates 90. We surrender 99%, he reciprocates 99. But till the time we don't selflessly give 100% to Radha Madhav Hari, he will not fully reciprocate. Fortunately, unfortunately, Krishna demands lot of surrender. But our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Patra apatra vicharanam na kurute, whether one is qualified, whether one is not qualified, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu are ready to accept and embrace everyone. So our only hope is Gauranga and Nityananda, because in Kali they are the Yuga avatar. He no nitai bine bhai, Radha Krishna pahite nai. He no nitai bine bhai, Radha Krishna pahite nai. Without Nityananda Prabhu, without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is very difficult for anyone to get Radha and Krishna. How about the fruit vendor? Kavi Karnapur, about whom we also spoke in one of the home programs as to how he became Kavi Karnapur. Kavi Karnapur says something very interesting in the fruit vendor pastime. In the Bhagavatam, when we see fruit vendor pastime, we see Shukadev Goswami just speaks 2 verses. In 2 verses, the whole pastime is finished. But if you see Kavi Karnapur's commentary, he spans multiple pages discussing this pastime. He explains as to how this fruit vendor Mataji who was there, she was from a very poor background. She lived in the outskirts of Vrindavan. She had only one sari that was also torn. She had one daughter who was already married off. And now she had not even seen Krishna. She just heard about Krishna after the Damodar Leela was done. After the Damodar Leela was done, few Braja Gopis were discussing about Krishna as to how beautiful Krishna is. Karena venu ranjitam gati karindra ganjitam dhukula pita shobhanam namami nandanandanam namami nandanandanam namami nandanandanam namami nandanandanam namami nandanandanam. As to how beautiful Krishna is. Krishna has baby milk teeth. And sometimes Mother Yashoda, when for the first time she saw Krishna is having baby milk teeth, she would ask Krishna to open his mouth. Krishna would open his mouth and Mother Yashoda would count the number of baby milk teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Mother Yashoda would think to herself, only yesterday he was so small and now he's having baby teeth. Even when Krishna opened his mouth to show Brahmanda, Mother Yashoda, when she saw the baby teeth, she was mesmerized. Universe, okay, let's keep that to the side. But when did these baby teeth grow? Krishna is thinking, what love is this? I am showing universe in my mouth, she is counting baby teeth. Maa ka pyar, maa ka prem. So this fruit vendor had heard about Krishna, and now she collects the best fruits in her basket from her village. She comes to the bank of Jamuna. She doesn't have money to get on the boat. She makes a makeshift boat, crosses Jamuna, walks 7 miles to Gokul, and sits outside the house of Krishna. And now she had come to sell fruits, but her mind was so much absorbed in Krishna. Bilva Mangala Thakur says, Vikretu kama khila gopakanya Murari padarpita chitta vritti Dadyadikam ho havashadamocha Govinda damodhar madhaveti. Everyone. Govinda damodhar madhaveti Govinda damodhar madhaveti. She was chanting instead of selling apples and oranges and mangoes, she was chanting Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. Krishna's friends were seeing. They were thinking, she's calling to our friend and she's coming all the way to meet our friend. Our friend is not so great. Chaitanya Charitamrita describes the friends of Krishna. They keep their hand on the shoulder of Krishna. They keep their hand on the shoulder of Krishna and they tell Krishna, Sakha Shuddha Sakhya Kare Skanda Arohan, Tumi Kon Bada Lok, Tumi Amisham. The friends of Krishna look towards Krishna and they say, Krishna, what kind of big man are you? We both are same. तुम कोई बड़े नहीं हो, हम दोनों same है. And they do this by keeping their hand on the shoulder of Krishna. Krishna, you could kill demons, we can also kill demons. It is that just that you should get some credit. तू भी क्या याद रखेगा? You should also get some credit. That's why we are allowing you to kill demons. Otherwise, Krishna, we can also kill demons. Krishna is thinking, what love is this of the Brajabasis? So now, this fruit vendor Mataji is coming and calling out to Krishna. First day, Krishna didn't come out. She again went back. Again walked 7 miles, made a makeshift boat. Again on day 2 she came, Kavi Karnapur says. Again she called out to Krishna. Again Krishna did not come. Again she came on day 3. Again she called out. Again Krishna did not come. 3 days she was calling out to Krishna and Krishna is not ready to come out. Very demanding God. Very demanding. His standards are very high. Finally on the 4th day, she said, my dear Lord, if you don't come out, I will jump into Yamuna and give up my life. So Yamuna Mataji is saying that is also parampara. Because fruit vendor Mataji is also saying the same thing. I will jump into Yamuna. Finally on day 4, Krishna comes out. Krishna sits on her lap, embraces her and calls her Maya. And this was too much for her to take. What is the parallel we are seeing? Whether it is Advaita Acharya's son Krishnadas, whether it was Govinda Ghosh's son, whether it was Mukunda's son Raghunandan or the fruit vendor Mataji, all 4 of them were ready to go to any extreme to please Krishna. They demonstrated sincerity, humility and were ready to go to any extreme to please the Supreme Lord. If this is the mood that can be cultivated, the Lord is ready to accept and embrace us. I'll share one last story and then we end our discussion. It is always said we should end with the sweet. Madhurena samapayet. And I feel the sweetest is the memories of Prabhupada. The pastimes of Prabhupada are extremely sweet. They naturally bring about a smile in everyone's face. So this being the last few minutes of this visit, we will end with the sweet. Srila Prabhupada was in Kenya. And from Kenya he came to Mumbai with Shyam Sundar Prabhu. And as he landed, touched down Mumbai, Prabhupada got down from the flight and as he was going, the health officers were standing. And it was the time of yellow fever. So now coronavirus, that time yellow fever. So it was the time of yellow fever. And that health officer looked at Prabhupada and said, Swamiji, where is the vaccination card? Prabhupada looked at Shyam Sundar Prabhu. Where is the vaccination card? Shyam Sundar Prabhu looked at Prabhupada. Both had no idea that vaccination is compulsory to enter Mumbai. Shyam Sundar Prabhu said, Prabhupada seems like I don't have it. Prabhupada was very angry. Why? Because Prabhupada's Pandal programs were scheduled, multiple programs, and now this health officer said, well, if you don't have vaccination card, Swamiji, quarantine. You know entry here. 11 days quarantine. Prabhupada said, okay. Prabhupada went into quarantine facility. And 1 week was done and Prabhupada was there. Finally, after about 8-9 days, Prabhupada called Shyam Sundar Prabhu. Shyam Sundar Prabhu came. And Prabhupada said, Shyam Sundar, actually I have vaccination card. Shyam Sundar Prabhu said, really? When did you get? Prabhupada said, I have it. Shyam Sundar Prabhu mentally was thinking, Prabhupada, if you have it, why all this pastime? 10-day pastime. We could have given that to the health officer and up tak the program chal, we could have finished the programs. Why didn't you give it? But now he cannot say this because Guru Maharaj. So Srila Prabhupada said, call Jayapataka Swami in Calcutta and tell him that on the right side drawer, in the second drawer, my vaccination card is there. Ask him to take that and fly to Mumbai and give it to me. Shyam Sundar Prabhu said, okay. And he called Srila Jayapataka Maharaj. And Jayapataka Maharaj came next day with the vaccination card. They gave the vaccination card to the health officers. And Prabhupada could leave. For 10 days, Prabhupada had a vaccination card but was still inside. And Shyam Sundar Prabhu was thinking, why? Why all this Prabhupada Leelamrit? Why to do it when you already have it? Now it's very interesting how Prabhupada got the vaccination card. Now the real pastime starts. Prabhupada was already at this point about 75. And Prabhupada disciples who were there at that time, they thought it is very old for Prabhupada to take the jab, to take the vaccine. His health is not in a position where he can take the jab. Pushta Krishna Maharaj and Harikesh Maharaj were there. Pushta Krishna Maharaj said, I will take the vaccine on behalf of Prabhupada. So Pushta Krishna Maharaj and Harikesh Maharaj, they went into the vaccine facility. It was like an old church. And many were standing in line. And Pushta Krishna Maharaj went. Harikesh Maharaj went. Finally they called out, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Pushta Krishna Maharaj went. That person's name is Indian, person is American. You said A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Pushta Krishna Maharaj said, I am A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. And he was danda at that time. He was sannyasi already. So this lady already had some doubt. Name is Indian, person is American. Then she said, okay, let's go. First question is not clear. Let's go to the second question. What is your date of birth? Pushta Krishna Maharaj said, I don't know. She said, what do you mean you don't know? You're a sannyasi. You should know date of birth. He said, no, I don't know date of birth. You give the vaccine card. I will go home and when I remember, I will fill. She said, it doesn't work like this. Name is also not correct. Date of birth also you don't remember. Give me something. He said, no, I don't remember. You just give the vaccine card. Ghar jaake hum bhar denge. Now when he said this, all the people there started laughing. Because when he said, I don't know date of birth, just like everyone is laughing here, there everyone was laughing. Harikesh Maharaj understood. Things are going offhand. Kuch karna padega. Harikesh Maharaj already had brought Mridanga with him to the vaccine facility. And when this confusion was going on, Harikesh Maharaj with other people who were standing for vaccine, he started Nam Sankirtan. He started playing Mridanga and started doing Kirtan. And loud, tumultuous Nam Sankirtan began in the vaccine facility. And everyone was standing and dancing and doing Kirtan. And at that time, Pushta Krishna Maharaj, he looked at this lady and said, look, there is already so much commotion. You just give the vaccine card. Whenever I go home, I will fill. That lady said, do whatever you want. She took the card and gave it to Pushta Krishna Maharaj. Pushta Krishna Maharaj took it, came out, filled the date, 1st September 1896. And then they went to Prabhupada and said, Prabhupada, this is your vaccine card. Prabhupada looked. Prabhupada said, when did I take? Prabhupada said, sorry, for a few minutes, I was A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. And they narrated the whole pastime. And Prabhupada, Pushta Krishna Maharaj says, at that time, Prabhupada started slapping his thigh and started laughing. Ki inko bewakoof bana diya. And Prabhupada got that vaccine card, and with that, Prabhupada would preach. The disciples of Prabhupada were ready to go to any extreme so that they could please their Gurudev in the mission of preaching Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why are we even talking about this? We were talking about sincerity. We were talking about dedication. Someone may say, well, Govinda Ghosh was sincere, but that was back in the day. Someone may say fruit vendor, but Prabhuji, that is Dwapar Yuga. Okay, let's come to Kali Yuga. Yamuna Mataji. We spoke about Yamuna Mataji. We spoke about Pushta Krishna Maharaj. The disciples of Prabhupada who are from the 1970s have demonstrated that what was possible in Satya Treta Dwapar is still possible in Kali. The same thing that they got back then is still possible only if we are ready to pay the price of sincerity. No duplicity. Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj would say, those who are duplicitous, Krishna doesn't reciprocate to them. But those who are sincere and go to Radha Madhav Hari and say, my dear Lord, I have many faults. I am not pure. But jaisa bhi hu, aapka hu. Please accept me. Krishna will accept. So keeping these points as our theme of Advaita Acharya's son, the son of Govinda Ghosh, the son of Mukunda Sarkar, and the fruit vendor Mataji, and the pastimes of Yamuna Mataji and Pushta Krishna Swami Maharaj, as sincerity being the fundamental theme and not being duplicitous, we end our discussion here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki. If the time is there. Yes.
So Prabhu, you mentioned we may have many shortcomings and we may not be yet, but we have to be sincere and we have to try. So my question is, does devotional service also works to rectify our shortcomings? Does it also help us improve and get better as we, or can we always be thinking, oh, I'm never going to get perfect, so I can still be committing mistakes, but I try to be sincere. Like, how does this work?
Devotional service definitely clears off the heart, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has explained, Cheto Darpana Marjanam, it clears the heart of impurities. And clearing the heart of impurities, which means perfection. But the point primarily here is, devotional service can also be performed if we are ready to 100% accept what the Shastra has given without any twist. Not that we modify it based on Kaladesha Patra for our personal benefit. If we are ready to accept 100% the Shastric injunctions that are given, then devotional service has the power and potency to clear off our impurities. But if we are cherry picking, that yes, this instruction I will follow, this, maybe it was back then that's the problem. If we have the mentality of cherry picking, ye karenge, wo nahi karenge, ye karenge, wo karenge, then there is some off, there is some inefficiency. Then the efficacy rate will be less. But if we are ready to follow 100% with sincerity, then devotional service acts. Krishna Bhakti will act anyway. Just like we give the famous example of fire. Fire burns regardless. Bacche ko pata hai, nahi pata hai, it still burns. Krishna Bhakti is like that. But it will burn faster if there is sincerity of the heart. We will get Krishna anyway. By coming to Sunday feast and attending programs, we will get Radha Madhav Hari anyway. But how fast or how slow we will get based on how much sincerity we demonstrate for Krishna. If we are really 100% sincere without duplicity, as Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj would say, then getting Krishna is very fast. But if there is ulterior agenda of coming to Krishna and it is not Anya Abhilashitam Shunyam, as Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu explains, still cleaning is going to happen, but the cleaning is going to take some time. So the mode should be not cherry picking, but selflessly accepting what the Shastra offers in that way.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Shri Govinda Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for the very nice class. Prabhuji, you mentioned Krishna reciprocates with us to the degree we, show our sincerity. But is there a situation where Krishna is out of proportionately merciful to you? Like if you do 1%, he does like 10% or 100%. Is there such a situation? And what would that be?
There is definitely that situation in the form of he coming as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As Krishna, he is Sarva Dharman Parityaja. He demands complete surrender. Yes, he showers mercy, but he demands complete surrender. But when we say that if we take one step, Krishna takes 10 steps or 100 steps, it is primarily Sri Krishna Chaitanya. It is Gauranga Mahaprabhu. It is Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Because in Dwapar Yuga we find, or even in Treta Yuga, those who are demoniac, the Lord did not spare them. No one was spared, including Aghasur, Putana, Kamsa, or even in pastimes of Sri Ram, whether it is Ravana or anyone else, Kumbhakarna, etc. Those who are demoniac, or those who are averse to Krishna Bhakti, if I have to put, those who are averse to Krishna Bhakti, the Lord did not reciprocate or did not shower His mercy. But it is only in Gaur Lila we find even persons like Jagai and Madai. Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj in one class was saying, when he was speaking about Jagai and Madai, he was saying, Jagai and Madai were the biggest gangsters of this world. He was saying the way he put it was, the gangsters of this world are like mustard seeds in front of Jagai and Madai. So you can imagine how dangerously powerful they were. And those people who hit Nityananda Prabhu on his head, we can't even imagine. Hitting Nityananda Prabhu on his forehead, we can't even imagine. But still that Nitai is ready to shower. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu still had reservation. Even that Mahaprabhu whose Namo Mahavadanya said, here I will not shower. But it is our Nityananda Prabhu who goes to that extent and that areas where even Gauranga Mahaprabhu doesn't shower. So this is why time and again, even in Chaitanya Bhagavat, Vrindavan Das Thakur gives the name as Chaitanya Bhagavat, but throughout glorifies Nityananda Prabhu. The name is Chaitanya Bhagavat, but primarily it is Nityananda Charitamrita. He keeps speaking about Nitai, only for the fact that it is only Nityananda Prabhu who is ready to go multifold. He's ready to offer himself much more than what we are giving him. Gauranga and Nityananda. So yes, does Krishna do it? Yes. But Krishna does it in the form of Gauranga and Nityananda. And this is why the Yuga avatar takes precedence over anyone else. Today's Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj's Tirobhav, disappearance. Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj would say the same thing. We as Kali Yuga people, our only hope is to take the shelter of the Yuga avatar. Based in which Yuga you are in, you have to take shelter of that Yuga avatar. And as Kali Yuga, our first shelter is Gauranga and Nityananda. Even Krishna comes later. First is Gaura and Nitai. Because without the Yuga avatar's mercy, it is very difficult to get Krishna. So does Krishna reciprocate more than what we are giving? Yes. But how does it do it? In the form of coming as Yuga avatars, which is Chaitanya and Nityananda. Being the most merciful Yuga avatar in comparison to all other Yugas. And this is why Lochan Das Thakur says, Dhanya Kali Yugera Chaitanya Shri Avatar. This Kali is not normal Kali. It is Dhanya Kali. भाग खुल गए हमारे. Kali is fortunate. Why? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. Even for Krishna it is not said Dhanya Dwapar, but only for Kali it is said Dhanya Kali. Why? Because Gauranga appears. Because what he gives even Krishna is not able to give. So yes, Krishna provides much more in the form of Chaitanya and Nityananda. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for a wonderful class. A big round of applause for Prabhu. So, today may be the last class this visit, but we hope that you come more often and grace us with your association and more classes. Thank you so much for visiting us this time. I really appreciate it. We will have to learn from Prabhu. As I said yesterday, he is young and he's soon going to be a grahastha and he's got a full-time job and he still finds time to go out and preach, be an active preacher. And I always find, here we say, come to the temple, or if we have back-to-back programs, don't have time. We have to learn from young, preachers like Arjuna Sakha Prabhu, full-time job, and still finds time to do all the activities, take care of home, and so forth, and go out to preach and reach out to others. And you'll be doing it for yourselves. We're asking you to do it for yourself, not even going out like he does, leave home. And it's not easy to, take flights to different cities and be in different places, week to week, weekends. Here we are asking you to do it for yourselves, come and, like Prabhu said, whatever you do is gain for you. So I highly, encourage you all to try and visit a temple and, spiritually advance yourselves one way or another, And devotee association, as Prabhu has mentioned so many times during his visit, is very, very important. Once you associate with devotees, you always, learn something and you can improve yourself. Devotee association is very, very important. We cannot do it by ourselves. We cannot do it by books. We have to have the association. So hopefully some of you will take some heed and take advantage of all the instructions that Prabhu gave over the weekend. Thank you so much. So we'd like to honor today's sponsors. We have Aarti Goyal. please come and receive Mahaprasadam. Aarti Goyal's family. They're sponsoring today's feast in loving memory of their mother, who passed away about a month ago, Sunita Mittal. Please come. So Mataji's mother passed away just recently, and she just came back from India a few days ago. And she was fortunate that she had been in India a few months back and spent some time with her. So our best wishes to you and your family. Hare Krishna. Next we have Devacharya and family. Devacharya celebrated his birthday, their birthday on Friday. Is the family here? Devacharya family. Let's just go ahead and give them a big round of applause. We'll catch up with them later. And then we have the last sponsor for today is Muhilan Ramamurthy. Is Prabhu here? Please give him a big round of applause. Okay. He was here earlier this afternoon, and we honored him at that time. He was thinking he may come or may not, but he was sponsoring today's feast for Annadan and received blessings of Shishi Radha Madhavari. So anyone can sponsor the Sunday feast, simply for, as Prabhu did, for Annadan or in memory of somebody, anniversary, wedding anniversary, birthdays, anything. You're always welcome to sponsor the Sunday feast. Thank you so much. Then I'd like to thank all the participants for the Sivaratri festival yesterday. It was a very sweet celebration. We had the Maharana Association come and take part in the festival yesterday. So my thank you to all the sponsors and the participants for yesterday. Upcoming, we mentioned earlier, we are celebrating Gaur Purnima, appearance of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, on the 24th of March, which is a Sunday, 2 weeks from now. Please be sure that you make an appointment with the temple and be here to celebrate the festival. We have some sponsorships available, and Shivananda Prabhu at the counter can help you if you'd like to sponsor. We have a new dress outfit coming for the deities, and there's some other small sevas there as well. And we have His Grace Bhadra Prabhu coming on next Sunday, and he'll be here for a week to help us celebrate and get prepared for the big day. There's going to be home programs and Harinam with him. As you know, Prabhu is a good kirtanier and a very good kathakar also. And he gives our Srimad Bhagavatam classes 3 times a week every morning. So I don't know how many of you tune in, but Prabhu is serving the temple really nicely from Florida. And so that's going to be from the 17th to the 24th. If anybody wants to have a home program with Bhadra Prabhu, you can see one of the temple devotees, myself or Shyama Moini Mataji, she's there, and Namapriya Devidasi also. So you can see them, and we'll be happy to arrange that for you. So that's from the 17th. So the home programs will be from the 18th to the 23rd. Then we have as you know, we celebrated, there was Women's International Day last week, and the Vaishnavi Ministry put out a series for Sacred Feminine, and some of our young Vaishnavis participated in that program. We have been posting the videos on our Facebook page and also on our YouTube channel. Please try and watch them. I'm very grateful to Hansini and Jia for participating in that, and our very own mother, Shyama Moini Mataji, also took part in that and gave one class, did one recording there. And that was about, I think, sweet speech, fine speech. So please make sure that you listen to that really nice class. Okay, so there are 4 of the youth who participate in interviewing the senior Vaishnavis. So that is on the Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel. So we have Hansini, Jia, Lakshmi Priya and Divya. They all participated in those series, and I'm very grateful to them because it's something they did for the first time for global outreach. Our young devotees interviewed senior Vaishnavis, and they really made us proud because they were all very equipoised and answered the questions very nicely and were very interactive. It was really wonderful to see their participation in such a nice program. So thank you, Mataji, Shamamin Mataji, for arranging that also. Really appreciate that. So we also have our Bhakti Vriksha programs continuing on Fridays or Saturdays. And make sure that if you would like to join them, you can see the temple devotees. We have Shri Govinda Prabhu, Ishwara Gauranga Prabhu, Manoranjan Prabhu, and Namapriya Mataji, and where is Swamshi Gopal Prabhu? There he is. So please make sure that you contact them if you'd like to join them. These are really informal groups that we meet for just 2 hours on Friday or Saturday from 7 to 9. And their programs is a family program, so we have program for the children and the adults. And we start on time, finish on time. And as I said, it's a nice way to start the weekend and also meet like-minded people. And they're not lectures, it's interactive sessions. So if you have any doubts and questions about our scriptures, you can discuss them, with the participants. So please try and join one of those groups if you can. We have Srimad Bhagavatam reading in the morning with the group chanting. We have changed our format. It used to be on a teleconference call. Now it's via Zoom. And we also record it, and it's available on the YouTube channel also. And we start at 5 o'clock with some reading to improve our chanting, and then we chant until 5:40, and then from 5:40 to 6 a.m. we read from Srimad Bhagavatam. We're just completing Canto 3, and then we'll be starting Canto 4 soon. So it's still young days. Please make sure that you join the program in the morning. As I said, if you cannot join it, you can always catch up with that later because the recording will be sitting there for you. Any time of the day you can, reach it, and you'll be really surprised how much you learn from those small classes, short classes. We also have our Vaishnavis reading Srimad Bhagavatam in the evenings via Zoom from 4:30 to 5:15. And they are currently reading Canto 11. So they're almost at the end of reading Srimad Bhagavatam. And that's going to be followed by Chaitanya Charitamrita reading. So that is from 4:30 to 5:15 every evening from Monday through Friday. And on Fridays they also try and sing one of the Vaishnava bhajans as well. So it might be a little bit extended on Friday evenings. And we have our Vedic school and Hindi classes. We're coming again to the end of our semester in May. But if anybody wants to join the classes, they are at 5:30 on Sundays when we have the Bhagavad Gita class here in the temple. We have Sunday school for the children available at that time. And we also have a youth program. They are also reading Srimad Bhagavatam. And that's via Zoom on Sunday afternoons from 2 to 3. If you'd like more information or you want your children to join, Nikit can help. You can raise your hand. And he's leading that seva. And there's Namapriya Mataji also who helps them with that. And we have our Women in Krishna Consciousness programs. I don't think we have anything scheduled in the near future, but please stay tuned. We had our picnic about a week ago, and we are looking forward to the next program. And we'll be posting that. Our yoga, we have increased our yoga. We've added a weekday, and I'm going to have Sangeeta Mataji talk about the yoga classes that we are offering on Saturday mornings and Monday evenings. Here's Sangeeta Mataji. She is one of the teachers.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone. As you are all here, you are already into the Bhakti Yoga. But as you know, yoga has many aspects. And one aspect is the Raja Yoga. So, how many of you have practiced like a Hatha Yoga before? Please raise your hand. I see 1, 2, okay, not many, so you should please come and try this. The temple is very gracious to give us a little space here, and we have wonderful 4 teachers, and we practice. You can go to any gym and anywhere outside in the yoga studios, but yoga is not all about just stretching and some exercises, right? Yoga is much more. It connects your Atma to the Paramatma. And Bhakti Yoga does one of the things, but Raja Yoga is another way that I always say the side effect of that is just fitness of your body, right? We are all suffering from a lot of other COVID effects and even after that. So we do a lot of pranayam that strengthens your lungs. I mean, who doesn't know the benefits of yoga, right? And we have a wonderful 3 other teachers other than me that are qualified. So I would really request you to please come and try our yoga classes. We have one on Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and one recently opened is a Wednesday evening for the ones, if the weekend doesn't work for you, Wednesday evening is 7 to 8 p.m. So, our teachers really give their time to come and show up here and to be here anyway. How small the class is, they are committed. So I would really request you to please try one and show up with your family, friends. We really encourage for you to practice this yoga with us. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for letting me speak. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Sangeeta Mataji. So please see if you can spread the word and encourage our wonderful yoga teachers. Come and join the classes on Saturday morning or Wednesday evenings. So I will end here. We'll recite the prasadam prayers. We'll take blessings and serve prasadam. Children and seniors will go first, and then the rest of us can join the line. Thank you so much. Thank you, Arjun Sakha Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नमो ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्यवतन राजन विश्वासुनेव जायते शरीराय विद्याजल जो इंद्रियता है काल जिवे फले विषय सागरे तारा मध्य जीवती लोभमय सिद्धर्मति ताके जटाकन संसारे कृष्णा बर दयमय कोरी बारे जीव जय स्वल्प साधन दिल बाय कृष्णा गण गौ प्रेम खुशी क्षेत्र नताय जैनी माय जैनी ताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण प्रेम भई राधा राधा प्रेम मयो हरि
मयो हरि
कृष्ण प्रेम मयि राधा राधा प्रेम मयो हरि
कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममयो हरि राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मामा
कृष्णस्य द्रविणां राधा राधाय द्रविणां हरि
कृष्णस्य द्रविणं राधा जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मामा
कृष्ण द्रव्यमयी राधा राधा द्रव्यमयो हरि
कृष्ण द्रव्यमयी राधा राधा द्रव्यमयो हरि
जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्माम
राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मामा
कृष्ण के स्थित राधा राधा के स्थित हरि
राधा राधा के स्थितो हरि
जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्माम
जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मामा
कृष्ण चेतस्थित राधा राधा चेतस्थित हरि
कृष्ण चित्त स्थित राधा राधा चित्त स्थितो हरि
जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्माम
जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मामा
नीलाम्बरधर राधा पीताम्बरधरो हरि
नीलाम्बरधरा राधा पीताम्बरधरो हरि
जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्माम
जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
वृंदावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्ण वृंदावनेश्वर
वृंदावनेश्वरी राधा वृंदावनेश्वर
जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
जीवनेन धने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम
कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममयो हरि
कृष्ण प्रेममयी राधा राधा प्रेममयो हरि
हरे कृष्ण 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Jaya Radha Madhava Hari Radha Madhava Hari Radhe
Jaya Radha Madhava Hari Radha Madhava Hari Radhe
Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram
Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Prabhupada ki jai